Hey guys, it's Marco and Jamie here, Fullyloaded Cars, and welcome back to our channel.
This is a Mitsubishi FTO. What was it?
Myvec.
Myvec, that's what it is. Yeah.
Myvec is, there's two different types of these cars, and this one's the most desirable one. It's like a VTEC. It's got a variable timing. Model is it a manual or automatic?
It's an auto. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it is an auto, yeah.
Because he asked for a manual conversion.
He did. He did ask for a manual conversion, so we have broken a couple of these in the past, so we might have a manual gearbox set up on the shelf somewhere, so we might convert it to a manual.
I don't specifically remember seeing them a lot, but I probably ran into a few.
One of these on Gran Turismo? No?
I did.
Did you? Yeah, the new ones, and not the old ones. I think the new ones.
I had a PS1 and a PS2 and all that.
I think the first Gran Turismo, there was a white one of these.
I probably played. Yeah, I probably saw it on there as well.
I think so. I think there might be. I'll have to dig up my PlayStation 2. Well, this client found us on YouTube. He saw our other restoration on an FTO, which we'll put a link up here. He saw the work that we did on that one, and he wants exactly the same thing done to this. He's had the car for around 20 years. You know, he loves the car to bits. It's always been garage, so I don't think rust-wise it's going to be as bad as the previous one we've done, because these do tend to rust a lot. So we're going to gut the whole car out. Me and Jamie will gut it out in a week. Then we'll take it next door to get all the paint off and start doing the fabrication. It's not that bad that it's going to need an open seam restoration. Some of them are really bad, like a couple that I've got around the corner. They're really bad. No, same colour. The guy, yeah. It's a nice colour. I like this colour.
I like this colour as well.
It's nice. So it's going to go exactly the same. Wheels are going to get refurbed. These are aftermarket wheels. So he's in two minds, either to refurb these or to get new wheels. If we do get these wheels refurbed, we'll put new tyres. It's going to have new brakes, new suspension, ball joints and bushes. So it's going to be completely restored. Jamie's going to take all the suspension, dismantle it, get it all blasted and repainted. Yeah, we're just going to get parts as needed. We do have a couple of shelves around the corner if I need to get panels off, so pretty much gonna go back to how it was without rust.
Yeah. It's just gonna be the same car, but
new.
Better than what it came out as from the factory.
Yeah, we'll get all the things like the wipers. We'll get them all blasted. Like, even though we've got a budget on this, we're not going to cut any corners. It's still going to be to a high standard. Yeah, and we're just going to try and knock this one out of the park really quickly, because we want to go back to our projects like the TVR that we're doing. So turn around in 3 months. So on the club, 3 months. Yeah. Well, don't hold me to that, but I've got dodgy knees. But yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna do our best. 3 months. What I'm doing now is I take everything off, strip it for painting. I know a lot of people will just mask these up and just paint them in one complete bit, but we're actually going to take everything apart and do each part individually. I'm going to strip it and do it exactly the same way as it was a brand new part. It takes a little bit extra time, but it's going to be a lot cleaner. And these bolts are all rusty.
To be expected. I don't know if these, you feel it.
Put it directly in the bag, Jamie, so you don't lose anything.
It's like, they feel like they're so easy to just break.
You can mask these up and they look good, but if you look at the amount of dirt that's in there, when you're painting, all that dirt gets thrown back out onto the paint. I've got the only FTL pickup and the only convertible 4-wheel drive FTO. I'm a bit FTL mad, and I've got another one around the corner, exactly the same as this to restore. That one's just going to be a standard one. I'm restoring that back to a standard form. And we'll be able to get to all the edges. When they're together, you can't get to all the edges properly, and they start flaking off like this. This is one of the reasons they start flaking off. So Jamie will now clean these once the car's stripped, and then Jamie will wash all of these before we start actually prepping them. So all these will go into a separate box, and these will go into a separate box, and all of this will clean before we'll reassemble it. So this is all can go into one box.
my box. I said there was a door panel, but it was whatever Marco said, so it will be.
That one cap's missing off already.
Okay.
You got one here, Jamie. One here. You got, take this cap off here.
Yeah.
There's another one under there on the side.
Okay.
And then the panel will pull off. Speakers have seen better days. Well, yeah, I'll replace that. That needs replacing. As we're stripping, I'll be making a list of everything we need, and we'll be ordering parts as needed. These little clips are nightmare to get out. We're getting there. The only thing that's going to slow me down is Ishmael going to Turkey for a couple of weeks. It's working on a TVR chassis. What happened here? Position is there.
Just to only.
But the height is too low, isn't it, Bubba?
But you know what? You know why?
If you want to see more and see the discussions that we have behind the scenes and how we're going to build things and the techniques we use, link in the description where me and Ishmael talking about more of the TVR. The only thing we might do mechanically wise, apart from suspension and all of it, is I think he wants a manual conversion. He said he already replaced the gearbox. He's already replaced one, so because they go into limp mode.
He doesn't love limp mode. I think he says it's got like 160.
What's that?
This one.
They're close to 200.
Is it?
What, horsepower?
No, miles on it.
Oh, this one, 160, he said.
Yeah.
I think there's one on.
There's a man with a cock on his shirt, on his hat.
What?
There's a man with a cock on his hat came. Yeah, man.
Losers! You are. What the fuck, man? This is why you shouldn't. You're gonna get abused.
I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why you do come there. It was 4-1 on aggregate for them.
Oh, you're getting too well for all of this, Jamie.
Shut the fuck.
And just this earth wire, where's this earth wire go to? Because I'm your only friend. Now that the dash is out and everything, we can get to all the wiring to remove the engine. The only reason I started with that is because we're removing the engine and gearbox in one go, and all the wiring for the gearbox is underneath the dash on the ECU. So you need to remove the dash to get to the ECU to remove the engine. So it makes sense just to remove the dash now before we put it on the ramp, because once it's on the ramp we can't. That's what I was looking at. It's the shadow. It's
not
no, it's been blown in. It's like a local repair, one of them local repairs. Hey guys, just a quick update on the FTO restoration. The plan was to have the engine and suspension off yesterday and have it on a trolley. Unfortunately, I did not succeed in doing that. Every bolt was fighting me to come off. It was literally, I had to cut a lot of the stuff off. I didn't want to because I don't know how much of these bolts are still available. I did my best to try and save everything, and it just didn't work. So I will have to make a trolley, because all the trolleys that we have, they're on other vehicles. So yeah, if I get a chance, I will make the trolley today as well. But I seriously doubt it, the way things went yesterday. But yeah, just a quick update.
It's alright. These sides are coming off nice and easy though. So that should be, these sides and both of the sides today should be done. And I can get started in the rest of the rear. There's nothing there, it's just the shell, hollow shell. Got all the sound deadening and stuff out as well while I was doing the panels, because we took all the panels off and I was paint stripping those and getting those ready for primer and primering them. while he was getting all this stuff out. Yeah, it didn't take long at all. It's not really that difficult taking things out. It's putting stuff back in. Oh yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. And under it. It's rust everywhere.
Is it as bad as you thought, or is it
No.
not too bad?
It's not too bad. On the front wing and this door, it had a lot of work done to it. Or they had some work done to it. And I thought to myself, the front wing and the door, the rear's probably would have had some work done to it, and it has a load of filler on it. Which ain't a bad thing, but I just had a feeling that the rest of the panels on this side had filler. And
Is that all filler, all of that?
yeah, a lot of this is filler. This is all filler. There's filler here, filler down here, some filler on the sill.
So we found some rust around the edge of this boot, and reason being they're just water collection points. The hose to drain the water are in the wrong position from the factory, and it just collects water around the edges, and they all tend to rust like this. Same with the doors. So I've left acid over the weekend. Some of it, the acid has killed, and sections like this I will have to replace. But very important that if you see any rust on underneath the seam sealer, we always remove the seam sealer around the edges of the doors and the boot and the bonnet, because if there's any signs of rust under the sealer, and then you're guaranteed to find rust on the inner edge like this. And if you don't treat it now, and then it won't be long before it comes back up, and all the good work that you've done previously will just be for nothing. So check, double check, and do what's necessary to remove the rust. Happy customer is a returning customer. Thanks for watching episode 1 of the FTO restoration, and we're on day 9, and we managed to get the shell completely stripped. The panels have been stripped and are in primer. We are on schedule for the 3 months deadline that we put on ourselves, and yeah, well, hopefully we'll make it. He's already got it.
Got some parts, it came a few days ago. I need to unpack. It came from, I think it was Scotland or something like that.
So big shout out to Gavo's Garage for helping us with these second-hand parts that he's managed to ship down. I think he's from Scotland. I'll have to check on that. I think he is, but he's up north somewhere. So yeah, big up. And if you need any parts for second-hand parts for FTOs, give him a look in. He's on Facebook, other social media sites. So yeah, thanks, Gavo.
Cheers, mate.
New March as well. We've got
Oh yeah.
new merch.
Yeah, it's got a new shirt and another one.
Dreams, nice.
Yeah, that is just black, so it's good for me.
Let me hide my bald head. There you go. I got my new merch on, my new beanies. Beanies are available on our shop. Go and check them out, please. Help support our channel. Help us grow. Much appreciated. And back to business. Where are we? And the last video, we had it all stripped out. Jamie paint stripped the whole car, got rid of all the paint, all the filler, and got it in primer. We let Ishmael run loose on it, and he worked on it for about a week, I think it was. Yeah, it worked on about a week, and then there's a flu going around. So unfortunately, Ishmael's been sick for the last week and a half. He's not himself. It's a hard job that he does, and he's got to be 100%. So yeah, he's resting up. Managed to remove most of the side, didn't he?
Yeah.
He removed the outer seal, the inner seal, and the front end. And it is a mess.
There's holes all in the floor, and in a lot of other places as well. I mean, holes everywhere. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but then at the same time, I found holes where I didn't really expect it. Where especially on the wheel arch, where it was all the holes were hiding underneath all the undersill and stuff. And I was just, as I was grinding it all down to get rid of all the undersills, it would just be a hole coming out of nowhere, and I'm just like, oh, hello. It's just, where have you come from?
Yeah, well,
it's turning into that, yeah.
It's turned into, I can't help myself. I just love the helping sim restoration. Listen, we can't
do it half-assed.
No, with good faith, I just can't not do it. Even though we've agreed in a certain budget and what have you, and it's gonna cost us a lot more money. I just, in good faith, when you see the video, you'll see why. In good faith, I just can't just paint over that. We have to address them rust issues, because they're only going to come back. It's just going to reflect badly on us. So we're going to do it. It's going to be a bit more work. I don't know if we're going to meet the 3-month deadline with Ishmael being sick and the amount of work, but we're going to try, innit, Jamie? We're going to try. Even if I have to do some late nights and weekends, it's all going to depend on how quickly Ishmael can do his bit. So in here, there should be a wing, a petrol tank, a petrol filler pipe, the gearbox manual conversion, which we're replacing the auto box into a manual. So all the bits for that. I think there's a radiator in there, Aircon radiator and an Aircon pipe. He's given us a whole selection of bolts as well. So nice. Let's see if it's all there, Jamie.
We've got a wing. Needed a new one because the other one was really rotten. It weren't great. So it was just to the point where just might as well get a second-hand one. A bit easier, less work, and just got to repaint it. And if there's rust like there is here, we can just sort that out. Yeah, so the other one, it was a lot worse than this. Yeah, we are. That's the, pretty sure it's the radiator in there, or the aircon. Looks like it's getting married with all this white stuff. That's what they usually put around cars, no? There's a clutch in there, yeah. I don't even know where to fucking lift it from. That's the problem, because it's going to be like that.
Yeah, we'll lift it. Jesus!
Yeah, it's not too bad, to be fair. Could be a lot worse.
Jamie. Hoi, happy Monday.
Happy Monday today, yeah. I got a car finally.
You got a car?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And it's what I want. It's a little bit loud, and there's a lot of turbo noises, but it's great.
It's great, yeah, I like it. You chose a nice colour.
Yeah, it's a really nice colour. Like
what is it? What colour is it?
It's like a satin grey. It's like almost like a frozen colour, like you know the BMW frozen colours?
Yeah.
It's like that.
I like it. I really like it, actually.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I don't like the big exhaust on it, but I'm a bit old for all of that big noise for driving about every day. And but yeah, I love it. Got a big brake kit on it and everything.
Yeah, it's great. 18-inch wheels on it.
180 brake.
It's about 170 something.
170.
Yeah, something like that. Around there. It's great. I love it, and it pulls really nice. I've got little paddles as well. I was looking for a manual, but I couldn't find a manual, so I just had to settle with it.
Well done, Jamie. Well done.
Thank you.
So the first thing you're going to do the timing belt, right?
Yeah, timing belt and a rocker cover because it's leaking a little bit.
So maybe an engine mounting.
Yeah, and maybe an engine mount as well. Yeah, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Nothing can't sort out.
Okay, so we're on week 3 on the FTO. That's a nice. Yeah, so Jamie?
It's getting there.
Yeah.
Try and get all this filler off so you can all redo it all and all the rust out of it. And then...
Yeah, loads of rust on there, isn't it? That Ishmael will have to replace that wheel arch completely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a hole in the back.
Yeah, they get rotten all the down here, so Ishmael will have to replace all of that. So nothing we can't do, that's right. That's what you're going to be doing today, Jamie?
It's almost there.
Almost there.
A little bit more, and it should be good.
Yeah, a bit more.
Yeah.
I think you should put another layer on there.
Yeah, it's covered.
Yeah.
Very good.
Looking good. All right, so while you do that, Hatchie's going to be looking after you. Hatchie's he's in a good mood at the moment. Give him another 3 hours, he'll want to go home. Soon he'll be barking at everyone, so I will be back on the TVR. That first layer that we put on Friday has now set properly, and I'm going to go ahead and put the second coat and just strengthening up these wings so we can get the body onto the chassis so we can start doing the front suspension.
Friends want to feature now, they don't work so they need it free. Ooh, you reaching now from the west side of that old town, but there's no show, so I go down to the open mic, show love to the real ones that know now. Some of y'all don't know now. In a couple months you gonna find out. Been blowing up from the underground and they stepping on a landmine now. And they know it's my time now. Coming up, I'm on a climb now. Everybody claim they been balling, but it's looking like
Happy Wednesday, Jamie.
Happy Wednesday.
What's going on? Tell me.
So, DA grinded down the whole body. Well, pretty much most of the body, just apart from like the edges like here, which I'm gonna do. The rest of the paint that might have been on there and any sort of primer, filler, all that sort of stuff. I got everything off and I've just put some primer on it just to stop it from rusting. But it's not like I didn't spray it on or anything like that.
Just brush it on.
Just quick brush on. This is just to like prevent it from rusting. We're going to take it all off like when it comes to everything. Go around all the edges. Like, and then do the front end as well and get that all ready as well.
No, that's just pretty good. Since Monday, it's taken you a couple of days. Did you find a lot of rust underneath all of that, or there's loads of surface rust? Yeah, looking good. Well done, Jamie.
I mean, the whole rear end was orange.
Yeah, I noticed that in the first video. The other video we did on Monday, I noticed that. No, it's looking a lot better now. Yeah, all ready for when Ishmael comes back next week. Ishmael's left us some instructions last night.
Oh yeah.
He wants us to remove this panel here.
Right.
And spot welds are there. I don't know, it might be easier to do it from the inside. If you just get the wire brush and the light, it might be easier to do it from this side actually. Because the spot welds on that side correspond with the engine mounting. So I'm not sure if they're going to be the same one. So probably you're probably better off just drilling from this side. And at the same time, it's going to be better for us to weld it back up. Because we can just weld it on this side, and then as long as the welds are good, we don't have to clean them up or anything. So, and then we're going to clean all of the rust that from in there, and Ishmael said he might remove this one afterwards, but he wants to leave that to him.
That's right, I'm coming back like OJ, like a running back in his old days. Still rocking those OJs. My paychecks get a little bigger, but that don't change me or make me richer. Money come and the money go, but my guy's here and he's staying with you. Blowing up off the internet. All these haters need to introspect, cause they been hating.
You see where the joint is here? We might, Ishmael's probably, he's going to cut it there, so drill it all along here, like that. Come down this side here. Go down here. No, we'll have to get the L drill for them,
that one,
Okay, be careful, Don't drill into your arm.
I need to get a pen. That's what he did.
Oh, did you?
Straight through, I was drilling, and I was holding this, I was holding the panel here, and I was drilling like this. And the drill slipped, and it's 1 in a million, it's gone like this. And it's gone straight through my wrist. And when I pulled it out, there was like blood gushing everywhere.
And then you almost died in the hospital, so they left you there and you're bleeding out.
I bled out in hospital.
It was fucking waiting.
The hole was a 10 millimeter, it was an 8 millimeter hole. And it was a perfect hole. Because when I pulled it out, ligaments and everything come out on the drill bit. And so put a tourniquet on my arm because there was blood literally gushing everywhere, and we went to the emergency ward and I showed it to them. They put me in a little compartment, closed the curtain. Next thing I know, they're waking me up, like now, and I was just there's like blood everywhere. Yeah, be careful, Jamie. Yeah, no pressure. Yeah,
pressure makes diamonds.
Pressure makes diamonds. That's it. Yeah, he's drilled them all out. He's done the hard work for me. And I'm just doing the awkward. There's some of them where the rust is. You can't really see them. So you've got to kind of use the chisel to find out where they are. Nowhere for the water to go, so once water gets in there, there's like a little tiny hole for like a drainage thing, But as soon as it gets a little bit blocked, that's it. It's done. I said the trick with this is to take it off when you're removing the panel. You keep the same shape, so when you put it back, it's not too deformed, or it's very easy to take it off without a care. It's, you know. Either side to knock it off. But here I can only go from one direction, so if you just miss the weld by a little bit, hanging on for dear life, the fucker is. And done all of that. Just got to do this side here, then the bottom, and then the brazier, and then I'll call Ishmael over. So the two panels, they kind of overlap. So one sits on top of the other and then they get brazed. If you cut it, you'll lose that. So either Ishmael's going to heat it up or he'll cut it somewhere. But if he cuts it along the brazing, he'll lose it. He'll have to make another lip for it, you know. But if he heats it up, it might distort the panel too much. So it all depends what kind of mood he's in. If he wants a quick job or a slow job. We found a lot more work than originally was planned for. So if Ishmael doesn't have to go back before he does all the body work, I can work day and night and get it done. But if he goes back, there'll be no chance. Baba, your job.
Yeah.
Here, yours. How you cut it here?
Middle.
How you take it off? You do it. Not me and Connor. You do it. Me and Connor watch you do it. You cut it or you brace it or you do fire job. I'll tell you. Yeah. I cut here. I cut there. Wax on. Wax off.
Is that his exit? Just come and does it, and he's just.
Well, I think there's something here. Feels like there's something around here. Yeah, it's right. No, it's not too bad. It's just around here. Because if you look from the inside, that section there is all gone as well. Yeah, water gets trapped there, water gets trapped here, comes down here.
A little bit of rust here, a little bit of surface rust. It's not too bad.
Finish tomorrow, this one?
Ready for paint?
Easy for you now to fix it.
Yeah. But how easy? Already inside, rust.
Yeah.
How? Maybe off this one is, arc as well again.
Well, this one?
Yeah. You know what, Baba? First I fix this one, is it?
Yeah.
After that, me see this,
How you fix that one?
Yeah, I look into this, right?
Bits and pieces like this.
Yeah, like this.
Because take everything off is too much.
No, it's off the top, not off. On the top, is best one
Yeah.
to fix anything.
You keep the same shape.
Yeah.
Dodgy MOT patches from the rust.
That's the main thing. Yeah. That's the main thing. It's the safety aspect of it. It's not so much cosmetic. It's like the chassis all been, as Jamie's taken off all the seam seal and years of stone chip that's been laid on there to pass it for MOT. We'll just keep finding patches, and literally the chassis legs made that of patches, not. So unfortunately yesterday Ishmael told me before I went home. He waited until I was going home to tell me that he's going to remove the complete chassis leg and make a new one. Yeah, unfortunately, It's a lot more. It's a lot of tea bag. This car, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know, we kind of knew that before it come in.
Yeah.
A tea bag full of holes. But Bubba will put it right. You know.
Yeah.
In the last video, it was a Flintstones car and there was no floor, so he's patched up the floor. He's reinforced. He's made all of this section here, and it's all been reinforced, so it's thicker gauge. The jacking point here as well. He's made all of that because that was just completely disintegrated. In here, if it's not OEM, the wing will have problems bolting the wing on. Well, there's other ways around that, but if you want it to be OEM, it's got to be. A lot of measuring and fiddling, and so he's done that. He's just now on the inner rear tub, which is here. That's what the petrol filler cap goes onto. Yeah, that's what you can't see from underneath. That's why we ended up having to take the wing off last time, because this is just with the wing in place, it would just be impossible to do it. You know, get this right. And this is the other bit of it. This bit goes on like so, like that. So that is a new section that he's making to go onto there. This is all handmade.
Yeah.
And with all the recesses and all the divots, and he makes them exactly the same. So it'll be an exact copy to the original one. Man's a genius.
Yeah, literally,
He is a genius. No, before anyone asks, the 3 months that we had planned, no, it's not going to happen. We might have 3 months just in bodywork alone, so yeah, go ahead and comment. All the parts that Ishmael was making in the last video, they've all been primed, sealed and welded back onto the shell. And as you can see, it is now well, that side's complete anyway. One side is complete. We rebuilt the inner tub, a bit of the rear panel, inner and outer arches,
Chassis legs.
Chassis legs, yeah. Chassis legs is the trick bit.
Yeah.
We actually had to make a complete chassis leg. We'll get the car up on the ramp so you can see the underneath. The example on this side, how bad? Actually, this side is worse than that side, believe it or not. Yeah. We thought we were going to have to replace this one. Well, we knew we were going to have to replace this one, but we didn't think we'd have to replace that one. But in the end, we ended up replacing it because it was so bad. That was a pretty hard thing to do because all the suspension brackets get bolted onto the chassis leg, and they had to be in exactly the right position so everything fits. And and we had to make them brackets as well. Not only did we make the complete leg, we had to make all the supporting brackets as well.
so many bumps.
Oh man! Well, you can just, if you film the other side, then the other side's worse than this side. This is new. All of that section is new. I think in the last video that we filmed some of this getting made. The whole lower section of the sill panel, that's all been remade. We've made the outer edge of the floor. You can see where it's been welded there. That's got to be cleaned up once it's on the rotisserie. The draining holes we've actually made bigger because they were so small. On the original sill, they're so small, no water gets out of them. And here's our pride and joy. Look at that chassis, look at that. Yeah, unless you're in the trade, you don't know how hard it is to make one of them and to get it, to fit properly.
Just to make the shape of it, you see, it's like what Ishmael will say, it's like a banana because it curves. So just because Ishmael does that by hand, so just to do that by hand, it's like
yes, it's amazing.
Work,
yeah, and all the supporting brackets as well. And we use thicker gauge metal to make these, so they last longer and they're sturdier. All of this section here has been made, the boot floor. And you can see this is the worst side, and you can see, we didn't think we'd have to go to that extent on that side, but this side will be exactly the same. Look.
That's all along, holes all along.
All along.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see from like here.
Yeah. So now that that side's done, we're gonna go ahead and remove the sill and rear quarter on this side, and then Ishmael can get started on repairing the floor.
I've been walking around, waiting for you to shine. People passing me by. Doesn't feel like I belong. Trying to keep it alive on this hungry side for a better confirmation. Yeah, I'm heading for the station. I can feel love is real. Now you try. If you're willing to just come along.
Yeah, there's so many corners we could have cut, and even them supporting brackets, we could have just had them sandblasted and painted. The rust would have come back within maybe weeks, months. Definitely by the time the next MRT is due, the rust would have come back. So while they're off, and we've got the capability and the know-how to make them, I know there's a lot of places out there that can't, they haven't got the skill set to make them, but we have, so we do. We've been doing this for a long time, 30 years we've been building cars like this. So this is how restoration should be done, in my opinion. That's why all our cars that were restored even 20 years ago, they're still on the road. They're still, they still come back and they pass MOT straight away, and there's no signs of rust, only because we take them to this extent. When you just clean it up and you paint over the mistakes, you just point makeup on a pig and but you can see the difference. I like this shot. This is a good, maybe this could be the thumbnail, that shot there. It's like when you have it split in the middle. The next side will be quicker. It's the same with the TVR engine mount bracket that he was doing yesterday. It's like he done both. Now he started them
The night before.
the night before. So it took him 2 days to do them 2 brackets to hold the engine mounts. One of them took a day and a half, and we left at 6 yesterday.
Yeah.
And he says by 9 I'll have the other side done. So because he knows, he's got the
I think he
measurements.
said 3 hours.
3 hours max.
That's what he said, 3 hours max.
3 hours max, he'll have it. And he did. Then we come this morning and it was like, oh,
It's on.
there's no hoist holding the engine up. It's freestanding.
Yeah.
So so this side will be quicker because he's already got templates made, and half of the panels on this side have disintegrated. So the old panels that he's taken off this side, he keeps, and then he makes templates for the other side. So, it'll make his job a lot easier. And Jamie helps him out a lot by removing all the panels and stuff and doing most of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I'm going to start drilling the spot welds that's holding it together. Not all the way through, because if you drill it all the way through, when you go to put it back on and spot weld it, you have nothing to spot weld on. So you only drill it about, how deep? About
Depending on the thickness of the metal, this is like a 0.8.
Yeah.
So literally you just go through like a 0.8.
0.8 millimeter, whatever. Just so then you have something for the spot weld to spot weld onto to put it back on, because otherwise what you have to do is you have to get the MIG welder, weld it up, grind it down, and then use the spot welder. And it's just easier to just do it a few mil in and then just spot weld it back on. So.
And also, Jamie, by keeping the original spot welds, you can line the panel back up
a lot
because
easier.
you use the mark. Because if you go drill, like Jamie just said, if you go right through, you've got to weld the hole up before you, and then you've lost that mark. So by not going through, you can line up all the spot welds that you've removed, and then you get some idea of where the alignment should be. And that's not 100% because as you're removing the panel,
you have to kind of twist and bend.
And stuff. Yeah.
But you're getting 99% on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 90%, and then you tweak it afterwards with once you put the other panels back on, like the boot and the doors and stuff like that. And then we just go around the spot weld with the spot welder and spot weld in the original place. When it is painted, it looks original. It doesn't look like
it's been taken off.
After you pop them, you wanna hammer the panel back to where it was, so you don't distort it too much. This is the hardest bit to get out because you can only come in from one direction. So if the welds haven't been drilled properly, and then we're going to have trouble removing this, as we did with this side. Yeah, we've got a stubborn one here. We've got a stubborn one here that don't want to come out. Awkward place. All of this is off. Jamie's going to do that section here. And then we can, once he's drilled them out, we'll be able to pop them out. A stage where we're going to get to a little problem.
Why?
Because you remember the other quarter, Ishmael cut the sill off already.
Oh.
The bottom section was off, right?
Right.
And then allowed me to get in here to do
Into there.
that bit there.
Might have to do
I haven't
this.
got access to it now.
This is going to probably have to come off anyway, so
Yeah, what I might do is just
cut it off.
cut it along there. Well, once we get the bottom off, we might be able to.
He'll have to take his sill off anyway. It's all fucked under there.
Yeah, once it's off, once we do the bottom, we might just wedge it out, hold it with a piece of wood, and see if we can get a lever up there.
Up there and just.
We'll get in there.
Some of them, I'll drill that out, but it's like, look, one's there. That's literally, it's a hole where it was. It's just got filler in it. I don't know if it's just easier to just fucking chisel it out anyway.
We'll have a look. I think
That's like it all along as well.
we'll put it back on the ramp, Jamie. Yeah, let's put it back on the ramp because we're going to need to get underneath and do all of that.
Okay. I think all the ones that
you see, yeah?
that I see, some of them that were spot welds are just holes
Okay.
with filler.
Just fill it.
Probably
Right.
gonna.
Yeah,
it looks like it's been repaired. We're probably gonna find like the two panels have been welded together, so
Well,
we might have to cut all of that edge off.
When I paint stripped it, remember there's all filler,
was all filler there.
All here.
Yeah, but the chisel will find all the welds anyway
Yeah.
through the rust. We'll see the welds through the rust. We have a habit of turning small jobs into big jobs, don't we? Finding work for ourselves.
Yeah, but you can't leave like things like this though.
Yeah,
like
it's not unnecessary.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's just like you see like
these are people's prides and
yeah,
joys. You know
and
what I
you
mean?
see like holes and shit. It's not safe on the road.
I know
So-
it's only an FTO, but you know this is somebody's pride and joy. You know they love this car. For them to go to this extent, they love their car. So, you know, we got to put as much love in it as they give it. You know. The other side was a better side. This side is really bad. It's like we're just hitting it and it's just falling apart. Get me a new disc on the angle grinder. I'm just going to cut that along there like that. It's going to be easier. Oh, we had to. Well, it's all. I've only cut the straight edge, so we've got another 8mm that I've cut off. So, and it's an angle. So I'll know where that's going to go. But a lot of it we can't, like shapes like this, you can't just take an angle grinder to it because you're going to try and keep as much of the original shape as possible. Actually, before you do that, Jamie, lift it up, we'll sweep up under here. And then, because I don't think there's much we can do until Ishmael gets here. Once he cuts that, we'll be able to get to these ones.
And you don't have to play guitar with that. And then, because he...
Jamie, give me the angle grinder. Yeah, I know you're waiting for Ishmael. Fuck it. Fuck it. If it's wrong, Ishmael will fix it.
Can you use the chisel with the curve on it?
Yeah, you can. I think they're all undone. That's all moving up there. I cut it, I spot welding, I do everything. Fuck it. Just something here, Baba, I can't find it. Something here. Something there. Something there. Where? This one, yeah?
Yeah, here.
Use it 8?
You know what? First things is spot welding is there, isn't it?
Yeah.
If pointy, a little bit, right or left,
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, I know. But
Why
this,
I said to you this, don't make it, is mistaken on this one. If you make a mistake in like this,
anyway, just this one and here. You cut it. There and there, that's it. You want me to do this with 8?
oh yeah, 8.
8 is bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get the
You don't want to
other-
need it.
Get that. No, of course not. Even if we did it exactly how he wanted to, he still he said, no, that's wrong. He's old school. Right, so Ishmael seems to think that it's the middle section that's holding this in and there is nothing up there. So it's just where the door catch goes, which is going to be, because there's no way to get a chisel behind it. So we've done our work, Jamie.
Yeah.
We've done it. We've done all the hard work. We've drilled it. We've banged it. We've cleaned up. And now he's only got that to do, and then the quarter should come off. And then we can jump on the Skyline a little bit. The wheels for the 6 Series are coming.
Oh, did he find wheels or?
He had a set there, like a second-hand set. It's
Yeah.
going to need spacers. So I break it, he fix it.
Yeah. Every time like this.
I put it, Bubba, I put his Red Bull up there,
Yes, Baba, please.
not in the car.
No, not now. This is now. I know it's there. You put it on.
This is last time I put his Red Bull up here, innit? He spent like 3 hours looking for it. Instead of going to the fridge and grabbing another one, now 3 hours he's walking around looking for his Red Bull. He called you.
I was on my way home.
Baba, how much one Red Bull? It's like, it's not 20, 30 pound one Red Bull, isn't it?
No, Baba,
Plenty in the fridge. Oh, it's the last one.
This is last one.
Oh.
Yeah, this is last one.
Huh?
No more.
Up there, I put it up there.
Yeah, give me a look.
I'm surprised he didn't ask you to bring you one back.
Honestly, I wasn't surprised. Oh, cool. Touch it down. These are the spaces.
I tell you.
Yeah, the car was not good at all. I mean, the floors were barely on.
Yeah.
They're literally hanging on because those are all. Like,
you know, on them
broken.
Discovery programs, they make it look like in 2 episodes, they're like, yeah, we've done it in 30 days. And it's like,
no, you don't.
what did you do in 30 days? That. So, yeah, it just doesn't work like that. There's just not enough man hours in the day to get it done in that amount of time. So, anyway, we're going to do it properly. It's going to take a bit longer than what it did. And I can't wait to get into the prep room and start prepping it and getting it into paint and start putting all, because we've got all brand new parts for it and stuff. And it's going to look sick. Yeah. It's going to look, you know, the wheels are ready, all the parts are ready. And yeah, it's going to look amazing once it's done. Hey guys, welcome back to another day of Fully Loaded. And we have about, I think, 14 days to get the FTO finished before Ishmael goes away for his summer breaks. And we've got a sunbeam coming in, and this has to be done. And there's still quite a lot of stuff to do. We have this rear quarter panel that the bottom half has to be all made and replaced. Look how bad that is. We actually made this section yesterday, so that will go onto here. That's the replacement panel for that. Very complicated, has to be exactly correct, or else the wing will not line up properly. So that's probably the most complicated part to make for this rear quarter and sill panel. So that's done. We'll go ahead and cut another sill panel out and bend and weld that onto there. The same with the wheel arch and the rear corner. Front end's pretty much complete. The front inner reinforcement has been made. So that will go on to here. We also have a section for the rear here that has to be made, but we'll do that later. The rear arch also has to be replaced, which I'm going to do today. We already have it bent. We bent it yesterday, so and it's trimming to size, and that will go like that. We're lined it up there, so that will go onto there today. This section also has to be replaced, and the side panels. Chassis leg is still at the sandblasters because it was in a bad spot. As you can see, it's been removed. It was in a bad way, so that's gone to get blasted. I'm going to give them a call in a minute, see how they're getting on with that. Hopefully it's ready. Running out of time very quickly, but we're getting it. Saturday afternoon, and it is a scorcher. It is 30 degrees. Me and Ishmael have been at this FTO all week. We must have put in about 80 hours so far. Today we need to get the rear quarter on before Monday. Ishmael's going away for his summer holidays on Thursday, so we need to get it done before then. And we still have the rear quarter to put on. We have a rear chassis leg to make. We have the roof panels to repair and put on. We have the front end to line up, and we've also got the front wing to be repaired. So there's still quite a bit to do. Before we go home today, we will make sure that the rear quarter is on, and that's all ready for Monday. We will have tomorrow off because we need a bit of rest. It's been a really long week. and we're still at it. We're still probably going to be at it for another 6-7 hours today. I would think by the time we get the quarter lined up and welded, it is, you know, it's not something that you can rush and get wrong. So we're going to do that today. We'll put the time lapse so you can see how the quarter goes on. But I'll just give you a little walk through to see what Ishmael's doing. Yes, Bubba, say hello.
Hello,
See your fans. Been a long week, isn't it, Bubba?
Yes, you know, all weekend and tomorrow possible.
Off. Tomorrow off.
No, I don't think so.
You coming tomorrow?
Of course I'm coming tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Of course I'm coming.
I'm not coming tomorrow. Bubba's coming tomorrow. Bubba's done, I think, 80 hours this
I
week.
have to be finished. I have to be finished. Kids crying, mate. Kids crying, I'm telling you.
So he's made that complete corner.
Yeah.
If you remember in the previous video, there was nothing left of
Yeah.
there. So once it finishes that, we'll primer the inside. Look at that sill panel he's made. The sill, the arch, and the rear section. All of that rear section. Basically all the bottom half of this panel Ishmael's made. He's just finishing off before we can put it on, and we've replaced the boot floor, that section there. We've also made that outer section, this inner section, that lower section, all of that's been replaced. Inner wheel arch, sill reinforcement. Have a look at this. And that's the chassis leg there. It is a state, so we've got to make one of them. That'd be the hardest. That's going to take us some time to do, but he's going to put some long hours and get that done, so we can get that back on. The plan is to get that on the car for Tuesday, and yeah, be ready for Thursday. So. About to fit the bonnet, and we can fit one of the wings. The other wing has been stripped, the frame's been stripped off it, so we can't fit that one on, but we'll be able to get a rough idea if the front's aligned, because obviously it was all off, and Ishmael did pump it and measure it and what have you, but we're not sure if it needs a bit more pump and a pull, so we're just going to test fit the bonnet, put a wing on, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's alright, hopefully. But it might be the bonnet that needs adjusting, but you can see the gap here. This gap's wider than the other side. It'll be like front end, it'll be all safe front end bits. There's like little round black rubbers that screw into here. It's a little bit tight, but once this panel's missing off here, there's another bracket that goes in here, which hasn't been welded on there. But look, once it's on, it will sit like that. And how's the gap? The gap looks pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think it's going to need much of a pump, if any. Yeah, it looks pretty solid to me. It looks yeah, it looks well good. Just this little bit here, but once the bracket's welded onto it, and we screw it into the front panel, that line looks pretty straight to me.
I need to fish it quickly this quarter, man. Okay.
2 days of using snap-on gloves. All of it gone.
That's it, it's free.
Yeah, big cap, you give me.
I finish it, brother. Nobody. I'm telling you.
Ishmael's got a week left before he goes on his summer holiday, and he's got 100 pieces to fabricate.
Thursday last day. Friday.
Gone.
Yeah.
Friday he gets into his
Relax,
ML,
and then
load up his ML and drives to Turkey for 5-6 weeks. So we're not going to see him for a while. So we've got all this pile here to make, including this bit of scrap, which is a chassis leg. So he's got to make all of them bits, and we've got to put it all on the car, and we have to fit all the doors and wings, get it all lined up, so while he's away I can prep and paint it, and then I can go away. So Ishmael's setting up the bead roller to make the edge. It's not a straight bend. It has to bend it to a 90, but it's not a straight bend. Well, this one he can bend on the bender, but this line here, he's going to mark it with the bead roller and bend it up slowly to get that curve that he wants, and then it'll be easier for him to do it manually. But yeah, this is the easiest way to do it. Mark it on the bead roller and then bend it up by hand. He's just following the line and bending the panel up slightly to give it that curve that he wants.
finish it by hand, but you know, I don't want to need it too much to hammer with.
Yeah.
Well, that already this my muscle, you know, wanna fuck, man.
And you got all day of banging.
Yeah, all day, bang, bang, bang.
It's a lot of calculations that you got to, get right. Can't make one mistake. Looks easy on TV, innit, Baba? Everybody do it easy on TV, on Discovery.
Yeah, oh, very easy, man.
Very easy. 1 week later,
yeah.
oh, it's
1 week later, you know what I mean? 2 minutes finish it.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 seconds shot.
Yeah.
He says when he was working in Turkey, all the impossible jobs used to find him, and here is the same thing.
You know, some people are born to do certain things. Has been working all morning on this jacking box, and that's the old one. And there is a reinforcement bracket that goes in here that Ishmael will put in later, but that's the replica that he's made of this one. Hey Baba, good job, huh?
Thank you, Baba.
It goes like that. A little bit small, yeah?
Yeah, this one's small.
This one's small, this one big one.
You understand? Look like this. Yeah. Look, this one, look. This is like this. Your one should be here, Baba. Look, this row here, isn't it?
Anyway, cut it, make it new one. Or you want to add it one piece?
And then look at this side, very, rusty there.
I see it.
You know what? I want to make in this mark is front side, but Baba, I'm making over everything.
Yeah. And then after, I have to treat
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. This shape is already. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is inside one, okay? Make this one lift, to weld it this way.
So this is a panel that we made earlier, and what we went ahead and done is stitch welded it into its place, and then seam welded it all the way across, and then grinded it. And now Jamie's gonna give it a quick rub down and give it some primer before it starts rotting away again. It's first thing Monday morning, and we were here all weekend. Well, I had Sunday off, but Ishmael was here all weekend. Saturday we stayed late, and we managed to get the rear quarter all fitted, lined up, welded on. I'm just finishing off the edge with a spot welder. I've got a spot welder at the edge and the bottom lip, and that's pretty much for this side. And after this we're going to concentrate for the next couple of days on making the chassis. It usually takes us a week to make it, but we have to do it in 2 days. We have to make it and physically put it on and get it all lined up in 2 days, because Ishmael goes away Wednesday. Thursday he goes away, but Wednesday's technically his last day. But Wednesday, we need Wednesday to put all the doors and panels on and get everything lined up. Yeah, so it's going to be a mad rush to get it finished. So hopefully we'll do it. Going to go ahead and grind off all these welds. These are the holes that we made to remove the panel. So to make it look original, after we've ground them off, I'll go over them again with a spot welder, and then it'll look like that, and it'll look original. They won't even tell that's been off. On just to make sure all the gaps are fine, because obviously all the panels have been off and the gaps could be off, so we need to make sure that the gaps are fine. It's a little bit, it doesn't need much. None of the bolts are tight or anything, so once Ishmael does a final adjustment, that's perfect. That's really good. When he gets there, I'll be like, Baba, these gaps are no good, everything's chuk-baruk, motherfucker. Need pump, need pulling, need jigging. I will wind him up. This sunroof, the guy ordered this car, like he imported it himself, like when it was literally new, but he wanted one with a sunroof, so they didn't find one with a sunroof, so they had the sunroof put in. And when they put this in, they put the wrong sealer, and it's all starting to bubble up. It's all starting to make holes in the roof because they used the wrong sealer, and the sealers captured all the moisture, and it's just starting to rot from the inside in.
More work for you.
More work for me, yeah. People know, they just don't care. A lot of it's not caring. That shit's got to come off, yeah? That's what's making it rot, it's all that black stuff. Where you been, man? Fucking line-up job is shit, man. Watch it. This line-up job. Fuck's sake, man, everything's fucked up. You fucked up everything, man. I don't say nothing. You're one thing, right? Look at this line-up job. Fucking chuk-baruk, motherfucker.
1 millimeter. How's this door?
It's better than the other side. Yeah. He's better than the other side.
Why this side like this, or other side like the...
I done this side, you done the other side. take it, I open it.
You open it and then you put it back on this one in. Like
Yeah.
this. Put it back on this, throwing now.
Yeah.
Baba.
I put it locked first.
Doesn't matter, this, nothing.
I needed
It's
to make
very
sure.
important to find this line up there, Baba.
Yeah, I want to make sure that this is
But
not.
if you're gonna put it back on, yeah, put it back on. No problem. All four of them, top and the bottom side on here. Maybe you're not losing now.
Wait, this one.
Yes, Baba.
Tight it.
Off, Baba.
Off.
Off now.
Yeah.
Tight now. One down, one down. Stop there. Yes, Baba. I say, yes, you're good. This is ratchet, man. Baba, you done a nice job. Which one is it? Your sport button, Baba.
Yeah.
All you done the everything. This, one time is finished,
Yeah. Spot welder is very good.
Yeah, exactly. And then, if you're gonna use, which one this is, MIG welder.
Yeah, it's horrible. MIG welder.
Kill me long every time.
I've done it spot weld on top of MIG welder. You see? I've done it spot welder after. On top.
Yeah.
Done it grinder
All
and then
right.
spot
Same
weld.
mark.
Same mark. Like original, you know what I mean? No one say nothing. Not as bad as the last one. The last one we had to replace all of this section here, right from here to here. Again, another water truck. Water just sits on the rubber, and it just rusts through.
What are you up to, Jamie? Playing with acid?
Yeah, mate. Helps kill some any sort of rust that might be in there still after I've plastered it. It's pretty clean to be fair, but like little bits like this. See that? That's rust inside, and you can't really heat this up, it's quite thin. So if I put some acid on it, it'll help kill the rust. Yeah, man. When I clean it up, it all should be gone.
Okay, list for today will be finish the rear panel off. We found some additional bits of rust that we've had to remove. So this section here, the bumper bracket that gets welded onto the panel, there was rust behind there, so that's getting blasted, acid dipped and primered, so we can weld that back on once that's done. The lower lip here as well. That's going to be done. Once that's done, we're going to get the bumper, the rear bumper and the rear lights, fit them on, make sure that all fit all right, and then we'll do the same with the front. We still got to weld the inner frame to the roof, and then it's just a chassis leg. We might even be able to get it onto the rotisserie today, because if Ishmael might want it on the rotisserie just to get underneath it to do the other chassis leg, so we'll see. If he prefers it to be upside down, and then we'll get it on the rotisserie today. Because we've got the number plate holder that we've made to weld on, and I want to make sure that it's in the right place. I want to make sure that the lights are all fitting correctly, and don't forget Ishmael's made all of the arch bit there, so we need to get all of this all lined up as well. So we're just going to give it a quick test fit, and it should hopefully be alright. lights here. This gap's a little bit tight. I think on the last one we did, we actually shaved the bumper to get the nice gap like there is here. Because they're always tight in, they always seem to rub. It's just the way they were built. So I'm probably gonna shave the bumper, just that little corner there, just to open up the gap. Well, the other thing we can do is elongate the hole for the rear bumper bracket, and just try to move the bumper a little bit further down. But we'll do that in prep. But as it is, it looks really good. There's not really much wrong with it. It's lining up really well. Main thing is the lights. They lined up. The sides of the bumpers, they line up. So we need to do a little bit of tweaking, but it's good. Happy with that. So now what we need to do is get this lined up. This is a number plate holder that we made, and also it holds the lights for the number plate. So I need to Jamie, does that look straight from behind? This line here.
I've been getting a little bit of a stick from Harvey. I'm friends with Jack, and I wouldn't deny that.
Yeah, the headlights go on
and
before the bumper.
for a number. But who the fighting people?
To buy opportunities in terms of he would look like to go to Man City a couple of years ago. This was blown up in his face. You can use for his own use. Yeah, this is good news as far as Vitor Pereira.
This is all rotten. We'll have to cut this piece out and make another section. With the other side, we made it all in one go, but we just haven't got the time, so we're going to do it in sections. We're going to replace the centre because it's got that bend, and then once the centre's done, we'll do this section here, and then the end section. Jamie, this one we're going to remake, so we don't need to blast that. Hoover's packed up, so but at least most of that has been done, so that's all good. And so we spent most of last night making all these sections. Not these were just blasted, but most of these panels Ishmael spent most of the night making. So we can come in this morning and repair what needs to repair on this bit and that bit, and then we'll put it all together, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll be able to we'll have to put it on by the end of the day, because he's going on holiday tomorrow, and if we don't get it on,
we're in trouble.
5-6 weeks with Ishmael, you never know. So he's going to make one of these, he's going to repair these two bits, and then we're going to put it on. So. We're going to remove all the panels. We're going to put the lights back where they were, back in the original boxes. We'll keep all the bolts and stuff out, because after it comes off the rotisserie, we're going to have to put all the panels back on for prep. So we'll keep the panels in the prep room. The lights and stuff will go back on the shelf, yeah?
I'm concentration to work, Baba. I can't talk to you.
Sen.
Sorry.
Sana, sana demiyorum İsmail abi.
Baba's under pressure at the moment.
Yeah, man. Don't tell me. You understand me, Baba, you know?
Come late. His wife
Oh,
took the car,
man.
left them at home.
Yeah,
now
you see, look, Baba, look.
Carless now.
Yeah.
He's under pressure to finish it off.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Don't worry, Baba. After tomorrow, 6 weeks sleeping. Must be nice to go on holiday for 6 weeks.
I think you're very tired of going.
I'm telling you.
Older people, love.
What did he just say?
He just,
Older people.
he, ju-
Old people, you know, very old.
he just realised how old he is.
Not pissing. This is Red Bull. This is not piss. This is Red Bull. No, he doesn't piss on the table, Baba. How he get up there to piss? This is all Red Bull. Poor Hachi. Poor Hachi. Says that we're going to have difficulty getting it on because with all the welding is and taking it off and making new bits and pieces, it's probably deformed a little bit. So we're going to try and line it out first, and then if it's fine, we'll weld it on. If it's not,
Fingers crossed.
make it fit. Make it fit.
Yes, Baba. Mark it over, yes. No, this is inside, huh?
One more at the top.
You know, Baba, you know. You know me, Baba. Remember, Baba, you know how this all fuck everything went off, Baba.
Baba, take a measure this one. Make sure that this one is
Okay, I
same
check
as
my
the
idea.
other
Yeah.
one.
But this is not exactly right place in this
Yeah.
one. And this one too as well.
Okay.
I check measure, yeah. Every time I talk to you, patient, Baba.
Patience.
Don't fed up. If you know you broke, Baba, your brain, everything, stop. Don't work it.
Baba, we done it. Well done.
I know you know, thanks, Baba. With you, Baba, with
Yeah.
you.
And we had a few hours to spare. What time is it?
2 hours, I said, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 hours, yeah. It is.
1:45, Baba.
Yeah.
I said, my wife said, you know, you yesterday finished it there, you know, a lot of work, you know, 90% you finished it
Finish it,
yesterday.
yeah.
Yes, I said like this. Today, 90% finished it.
Not yesterday. But today is 90%.
No, today again I
finished,
finished. You know, you say yesterday 90% finished it.
No.
And then I said, you know, she said to me, today, yes, 90% finished it. Still there.
But no, now it's done. Your wife pick you up or how you get
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
Okay.
No,
So we managed to do it. Well, Ishmael managed to do it because he's going away tomorrow. His holidays tomorrow, and all the panel work is now done. Well done, Baba. Good job.
with you, Baba, with you, Baba. With you, I'm telling you.
What's
No,
up?
I can't single do it, I'm
I
telling
know,
you.
I know.
What is
It's
this?
it's a big job. We had like 3 months worth of work to fit into like 2 weeks, basically, isn't it? Like,
Baba, you give me 2 weeks time, just help, you know.
yeah.
Why you don't do that like, you know, before one, you know, something else. Don't leave it to me.
I'm busy. Man.
You give me hand, Karario. You give me hand anytime.
Who's gonna do the TVR?
Finish it all quickly.
Who's gonna do the TVR? Who's gonna do the painting?
Yes, no,
Yeah,
no, that's the
you know.
Baba, you know.
When I cannot help you.
Yeah, between, you know, lots of job done,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
you know, have to be, you know, business, isn't it?
So
What
hopefully,
is?
Baba, when you come back, it's painted. Hopefully, it's
Hopefully,
painted.
Baba,
when,
you know, first you have to, Baba,
yeah.
be careful.
I'm gonna do my best, and yeah, so that's it. Panel work's all complete.
Yeah.
Jamie, it's been a mad 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and we've come to the end of this video. What did we do? We've done the chassis leg, we've done the reporter in and out. We put it on, lined it all up. We had all the front on as well. So all the front was lined up. We put the lights on.
Bumpers on.
Yeah, bumpers on. Yeah. Jamie managed to find the lights really quickly this time. You know, he knew where he put them this time. So yeah, we found the lights. We put them on. We put the bumpers on. We need to do some adjustment on the gaps, but we do that in prep. And we got most of the underneath done. In the next video, it's going to be us putting the shell on the rotisserie and then doing the underneath. Like by the end of the next video, the whole underneath will be painted. This video was basically, we had 3 weeks to get the shell all finished, all the panel work finished before Ishmael went away, and he's going away tomorrow morning to Turkey. So we're not going to see him for another 5-6 weeks. So Baba, enjoy your holidays.
Today we're going to be putting this on the rotisserie so we can fit it round on its side so we have easier access to it underneath so we can prep it for some paint.
I'm always a bit like wary of this thing. It has broken on us once with a Ferrari 308 on it. So. Turn it over and see what's happening underneath there. You ready for it, Jamie? We've got a lot of work to do under there. We're going to concentrate on the bottom half where what we couldn't do while it was in its right position. So all of this section here we're going to have to grind off, and hopefully I'm not going to have to remove anything. We can just grind off all the rust, leave acid overnight, and it should hopefully kill it, and then we can just epoxy primer it and Raptor it, and then hopefully it should be good. But if it doesn't, I'm going to have to remove all of these sections and then clean them up and then put them back. But you know, we'll see. we'll see how we go along. First we need to remove all the old stone chip and all the old undersill that's years of undersill that's been put on there. Jamie's already done some of it. So we're gonna have tea, and then after tea come with a scraper and start scraping it off, Jamie, yeah? So quite a lot of work to do here, Jamie. Welding the rest of the chassis layer into the floor panel. We found a bit of rust in here, so we've cut that out, and it worked out really nicely because I can get the mold grips in there now to support the chassis leg while I'm welding. Jamie's removing the petrol tank brackets, which always rust, and I think we're going to remove this centre section as well because it looks pretty bad. So we're going to take it off, get it all blasted, primered, and then we'll weld it back. So, yeah, moving along nicely.
Up here is a bit tougher. It's like they use like a different undersill here to where all this is. This one's like a sponge type. It's really easy. This stuff is a lot better than the stuff they used up here. You can see like up here you see it's a lot more rust in all these sort of places compared to like down here where they use a different one. So I don't know why they didn't just use that all over. I guess this stuff is more expensive, I don't know.
That's why we take them off. I think that section there is going to have to be replaced. That section there. And we line them back up to the same holes, we'll be fine. As bad as I thought, but under here is all that section is gone. So we removed the centre bracket that holds all the suspension, and as we thought, it's full of rust underneath. So we're going to have to replace this section here. Like that, and all of this should clean up, I think. And we'll see, might need to put a piece up there, and yeah, and we're probably going to have to replace this section here as well. So we weren't planning to take this rail off, but after Jamie took off all the seam sealer, there was hidden rust, loads of rust under there, so best to replace it, Jamie? Yeah. So Ishmael made this one. So me and Jamie are going to attempt to make one as well. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So yeah, we're going to get it blasted. We're going to take it off. We're going to get it sandblasted with the rest of the other bits. And if it's good enough to put back, we'll put back. If not, we'll make another one. Very easy to hide these sections, you know, because we ground all this off this morning, all the old seam sealer and etching primer that the factory put on, and underneath it's just full of surface rust. A lot of it we're going to treat with acid, but some sections like this have to be replaced. I could easily have just put some acid and left it and put stone chip, and nobody would ever know, and maybe it'd last a year, maybe it'd last 6 months, but you know, I've been losing sleep. Actually, I was losing sleep over the weekend thinking about this section here, which I've taken off this morning, sent it away to get plastered, and we're going to repair all the rust that's under there. And yeah, so we're going to concentrate on this section today, and then tomorrow hopefully we can finish the rest of it off because we're running out of time now. Something like this because it's only going to take me like an hour. You know, by the time you clean it and you make a new panel, you're well done and you grind, it takes an hour, so it makes no sense not doing it. Well, just finished replacing this panel here, ground off all the welds, checked for any holes, and that's all good. So next stage for that bit there will just to put a bit of filler just on the little weld marks, just to cover it up so it's all nice and flat and smooth. Don't really need it, to be honest, because once we put the Raptor on, the Raptor so thick it's probably going to hide it, but anyway I'll just put a little bit of filler just to be sure. Now with the centre beam that's been blasted, we're going to have to replace this section here. We had a look at this one. I think we're going to get away with it just by treating it with acid and a bit of heat. So we're going to leave this section here, but this section here will have to be replaced, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. Parts back from the sandblasters and they're shockingly bad. It's like, what the fuck, man? Look at this. We just come back from the sandblasters. I'm not going to say who it is because they're kind of like, we know them, but they must have some new person working in there, but they're just like. So Jamie's going to give them a quick blast again in our little cabinet. We are getting a larger cabinet that we're going to put in next door, so we can do everything ourselves, because this is why we tend to do everything in house, so you don't get fuck ups like this. I'm fucking pissed. No good. Okay, so we're going to finish this section. We just stopped for lunch and I managed to get most of it welded up apart from this section here, so I'm going to go ahead and weld that bit in there, and then I'm going to try and finish this whole section. Will have to be removed. Change all of this really, but I'm not going to do it in one go. I'm going to do it in 3 sections, I think, 1, 2 and 3, but I'm just working out where to make the cuts.
Acid all over it, and then so it goes like, it knocks it frosted, does any real good, so like rust will kill it, and it also prevents it from rusting as well overnight. So.
Well, another early morning. It was a late one last night. Me and Jamie stayed late, and we managed to get that section welded in, and basically all the boot floor done. And before we left, we ground off all the rust that we could see, all the primer, all the seam sealer, and we applied some acid to kill any surface rust. So Jamie, what Jamie's doing now is just taking off all the acid that we put on yesterday, and then after he's done that, if it's clear of any rust, we'll put some etching primer on it, and we'll be able to put all the rest of the panels back on. So these seat belt bolt brackets, we weren't going to take them off because they look pretty clean, but I think it's not going to take us too long to do it, so we're going to go ahead and take them off and get them blasted, clean underneath, re-primer it, and then put them back. Actually had a hard day. If I can just say, what is that? We've eliminated the rust. I'm pretty confident that it's all gone. So I'm just going to wipe it all down, get rid of any grease, and I'm going to put one coat of etching primer before we fit all the bracketry that we took off. Like that, it's going to be sealed from the inside out. And then once we get it in the booth, we'll epoxy it. I do all the rear today, get all of this section done. If I have time, I'll finish that side of the floor. If not, it'll be tomorrow. Once we get it in the booth for prep, it's only because the weather's so terrible, it's like really humid, so it's gonna flash rust because it's been raining a lot. So this is only to protect it from it rusting up again. But all of this will be removed before we put the epoxy. These are all the panels that we removed, and they've all been treated for rust. And they've all been primered and they're ready to go back on. So it's another day back at Fully Loaded. Again, it was a late one last night and an early one this morning. I didn't quite finish the rear section yesterday. There was just too much to lining up, and we found some other rust that I had to cut out, and with base sheet metal. We've got the petrol tank brackets all lined up. We test fitted the petrol tank, that's all good. That's what I'm doing now, welding in the brackets. As soon as that's done, I'll clean up the rear arches. I'll check for any rust, anything that we've missed, and then after that it's going to be the floor panel, and I'm hoping to have it all finished today. So we haven't got hatching it today, so if there's not hatching, that means we can do some extra overtime. So we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed we get it all done. inside, and I've marked these holes because in the new panel I'm going to drill them out so I can weld them from the underneath. It's going to give me something to support, because I'm not going to be able to put a lot of clamps. There's not a lot of access for clamps, so yeah, these will help support the panel. Okay, let's do this. Bubba sees the video and sees everything that we've changed, isn't it? And he'll be like, oh man, I didn't leave it like that. Bubba, what you done? She'll be like, that's my job. Why are you doing my job? In the floor pan, ground it all off, all nice and flat. It didn't distort too much, which is pretty good. I've got some primer on there. Now I still got to put the rail in, the chassis rail in, and the two end caps. Before I do that, I need to replace this section here, which is all rotten, and the section that goes back here. But first, I'm going to weld the chassis rail in here, because I want that hole there. I've got access to put clamps in to hold the leg while I weld it onto the floor. So yeah, I'm just going to mark it all up now and then put the leg on, weld it up, and hopefully we'll get it all done tonight before I go home. Alright, so last night me and Jamie stayed late and we managed to get all the metal work done underneath the car. Now it's just a question of getting everything prepped for the epoxy primer. While we're prepping, we're checking for rust. If I missed anything, we'll just go over it with a torch and see if we can burn it out. If not, we'll have to basically just replace where the rust is. But so far so good, it's all looking good. And I think today we should have it pretty much ready for a epoxy primer tomorrow. So fingers crossed we'll get it done, because you know Jamie's going away on Tuesday and today is what's today? Thursday. Today is Thursday, so yeah, we need to get it done before he goes. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll get it done.
This is to cover any pinholes. So instead of cutting the section out and we're doing it, and the meat can get a bit, it's harder to control the temperature of the meat to get them little holes to go out. So yeah, a little bit of bracing and it covers up the little holes, and we just sand it down and it's perfect.
Well, I'm mixing up some filler. I don't really have to fill the underneath because it's pretty clean, but there's just some spots of where we took the rust down and put patches in. I'm just going to cover up the welds. All the Raptor will cover it, but just in case it doesn't, I'm going to make it nice. Loads of rubbing down now. Now that the welding's all finished, loads of rubbing down. Hopefully not too much filler, but loads of rubbing. Loads of sanding. I'm going to primer the car at least twice, so each time you primer it, it's got to be flattened down before we can put the next layer. So. prepping the panel for a bit of filler where we welded it. Just here on the joint. I don't want to take the weld down too much and weaken it, so I'm just going to put a bit of filler, and then the Raptor and the seam sealer will do the rest. Plasticine. The Raptor's really thick, so if you don't cover these holes where the threads are, you'll have to re-thread everything because it's so thick it will just seal them and you won't have any thread left. So in the long run it's just easier to cover them up. Wait, okay, some welding, found a couple of bits that need welding, and then I'm going to put filler on the sill like we did the other side, and then rub it down. Jamie's finishing off the front, so because me and Jamie are really tired, so the plan is just to finish the underneath tonight, and then yeah, come back tomorrow, do the inside, do the outside, and get it in the booth for primer. Let's do it.
Stick around for the next episode where Marco and Jamie finally get the FTO off the rotisserie and into the paint booth. They have been working day and night getting all the metal fabrication sorted so they can go and enjoy a well-deserved holiday. Once it's in the spray booth, they're going to be laying down the seam sealer, the Raptor primer.
In about, I'll say an hour, hour and a half, hopefully, let's have a look at the weather. Hopefully it won't be raining. Okay, it's cloudy but no rain, so I need to get this side all rubbed down, roof, door shut, and then we can put it outside, give it a good blow, and then get it in the booth. And we've got about 10 cars to move next door. That's going to be a mission in itself, but hey ho, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Where's me jacket? Hachi, where are you? Shagging his bed, yeah, 100%. He was shagging his bed. Naughty puppy.
Down on the wave. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I do. I like it the way I move.
We can scotch the underneath, yeah? So we blow and scotch at the same time. So we did two things at the same time. Yeah, we're nearly done. Just got to do the lower half of the rear quarter on that side. As we're blowing it outside, we're gonna also scotch it at the same time to prepare the underneath. And yeah, I'm telling you, me and Jamie have been at it all week. It's like half 8 we left yesterday, from like 9 to 8. Well, I've been starting at 7. Jamie gets in a bit later. But yeah, we've been at it constantly all week. So right for some going on holiday, innit, Jamie? Ishmael's gone, Jamie, and then I'll be the last one. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Is it on? I can't even remember when it came in. I think it was February. I can't remember. Ready, Jamie? Yeah. Slowly, yeah? Wait, slowly. Well, I'll need to get the bar, yeah?
Okay.
Wait for me. Archie, go inside.
That way?
Yeah, come this way now.
This way, yeah.
Going down to other states. All I want is to be there.
The flash rust already, and it's warm. Look at that. That's why we need to get in the booth as quickly as possible.
Like a nomad. I've been stuck inside my house too long. Can't stand being all alone. Wasting hours on my phone. Ready to go now. On my way. I won't let fear hold me back. 'Cause here
So we're gonna have a break now, cool down a bit, and then we'll get in there. Me and Jamie will clean the car. Once it's all clean, epoxy primer, and then ready for tomorrow. Seam sealer, stone chip, oh, not stone chip, we're gonna use wrap plastic. Oi, morning, what's going on? So we're just masking up the walls because we're about to shoot the Raptor onto the underside of the car, and it gets very messy and it goes everywhere. And the first time I did it, we just covered the walls in Raptor, and it was a nightmare to clean off. So we're just masking up the walls with some plastic. After we do that, we'll clean the floor again, clean the underside of the car, put some seam sealer, and then yeah, paint the underneath. That's what we've got planned for today. Hey Jamie. Jamie's got 2 more sleeps, and then he's on holiday. Cyprus, watch out, Jamie's coming.
I can't wait.
Catch me on the beach.
To keep the dust down, when we're spraying the Raptor, there's going to be a lot of overspray, and I don't want it to stick to the floor, so by wetting the floor it keeps the dust down, and at the same time any overspray from the Raptor will just settle on top of the water and won't stick to the floor. Just easier to clean. And then bake it for about 15 minutes to get the seam sealer to go off a little bit, and then we can Raptor it. So yeah, we'll quickly kind of wipe the bottom, Jamie, and then we'll do the seam sealer. Seam sealer might take us a bit of time. I'm going to put it on, and you're going to brush it. Make sure you see these edges, look, see like these little gaps, you see like on the seam, try to get it in there, yeah? We need more, we'll have to put more. A little bit gentle. Like that, yeah. In this one, yeah, you can just go like that with the axis you got on the brush. Like that, yeah, like that. Then like this, yeah. This is to stop any water going in between the panels, because there's gaps in between the panels where you weld them, and so we're just sealing that gap up so that no water can penetrate it. If water goes into these gaps, there's a good chance that it will start to rust, and you know, we don't want that. Now that we've gone through all this work, you don't want it to start rusting again. The reason these cars rust so much is because they don't do this from the factory. So by doing this, you're just giving it that extra layer of protection. I think we'll do 4, we mix 4.
And Lancashire, the M6 North, queuing due to an earlier. Look at this.
See, it's like cement. There's loads in here. Good stuff, this. So take whatever's out of there, put it into there, and then put hardener up to that line, and then put it in there, shake it well, and then pour it into here. Do 2 of them. Okay, Raptor's mixed. Let's go and shoot this. Let's do it. this stuff's the nuts. It's absolutely. It's mixed. Let's hit round 2. It's looking good. I think one more tin and we should have it done. Final round. Round 3. Okay, that's the Raptor done. Really happy with it. It's come out really nice. Seam sealer's on point. I can't see anything that that's gone wrong or any imperfections or anything like that. It's looking really good. So we're going to go ahead and bake that for half an hour, clean the gun out, have some lunch, and then go in there and do the paint. Brake while Jamie's painting the underneath of that, and yeah, it's a good way for him to learn. He's not going to make any mistakes as he's done plenty of primering and stuff, but yeah, so it'd be very. I can imagine him, like the first time I painted, it was exciting, and I'm imagining how he's feeling at the moment painting the underside of that. So yeah, it'd be good to see his face once it's all done.
That's good fun. To do the other side, and then I'll be done. And I'll be all underneath painted, and then I'm gonna lacquer it as well. But it's going well. It's fun. It's easy as well.
Yeah, Jamie just done an amazing job in there, painting the underneath. Looks really good. We're gonna bake it for half an hour. We're gonna get next door ready, get the prep room ready while this is baking, and yeah, we'll go in there and film the underneath once it's done. Ready? Let's do it. So we managed to get it over this side, and it's been very stressful because we hate this contraption. So we're just going to put it on the ramp now, get the car turned over, and put the ramp on it so we can get this off, and then get it onto the prep trolley. So that's what we're going to do now, and hopefully we should have it done in about an hour, all being well. So keep watching, keep watching. Alright Jamie, we're going to push this back just to here. We've got all the panels ready for the first stage of primer, done all the filler work. There wasn't a lot of filler work to do actually, just in the places that we're welded. So we're going to put one coat on the inside of everything, bake it, and then have lunch, turn it all around after lunch, and then do the same on the other side. But on the other side we're going to put the epoxy, and we're going to put 3 coats of high build primer. And the inside just the one coat. At the same time we're cleaning, we're checking. I did miss one dent on this bonnet, but it's alright, I can do it after. There's a little dent here I missed. But I'm not going to bother about it now, I can do it after. preparation is the most important thing in the paint shop. It's like like the foundations of the house. If you don't get this right, you're not going to get a perfect paint job. So making sure that this is right is very important. A lot of people don't like to do the preparation. It's very tedious and it's hard work, very physical. I love it. Absolutely love it. Anyone can paint a car. Loads of sprayers out there, good sprayers, but not a lot of good prepmans out there. So. We're mixing up the high build primer now. I've sealed the panels with the epoxy primer, and now I'm gonna apply 3 coats of this. I'm gonna rub it down, get all the repairs all nice and flat, and then I'm gonna re-primer it with this primer another 2 times, lock that down, and then it should be ready for paint. So guys, we're just going over the panels that we primed yesterday. As you recall, we put 1 coat of epoxy primer to seal the bare metal, and then 3 coats of high build primer. Boot looks amazing, doesn't need too much work. It will just need a good flat down, and then another 2 coats of primer just to be sure. Bonnet is a bit more ripply, it's going to need a bit more work, but it's going to be primed again, so no biggie there. Doors are really good. Again, just 1 block down and another primer, so that's, we're happy with the way they came out, very good. Wings are going to need some work as well, because we cut off the bottom half and the new sections in, so they need a little bit more work. But once the car's been primed for the first time, and then we'll test fit everything, see what needs to be adjusted, fix it, and then take everything off and re-primer it. And I've got to do all of that in 21 days because Jamie went on a holiday, left me alone. Ishmael went on holiday, left me alone. All I've got is Hachi, which is somewhere about, so I don't even know where he is. He's left me as well. So yeah, we've got 21 days and counting before I go on holiday, and we got to get all this painted. So yeah, let's see if we can do it. So we're back on the shell. We've just finished priming the panels. We're going to leave them aside for now. What I want to do now is, this is the epoxy primer that we put on at the same time that we've done the underneath, and we also painted all the underneath the same colour as the car. Absolutely love this colour, really nice colour. Can't wait to see it all painted. So I'm going to go ahead and flatten all the car down first. See where it needs repairs being done, and once that's done, we'll put a bit of filler on, not too much because a lot of the panel beading's been done already. And once that's done, we'll put it in the booth, we'll seal it again, and then we'll put 3 coats of the high build primer, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I've mixed a bit of fiberglass just to apply to where we've, because if you remember in the previous videos we had this rear quarter off, and this is where we joined it. So I'm just going to put a bit of fiberglass filler there, just so there's no sinkages. I prefer using the fiberglass filler than a normal filler. It just guarantees that we're going to get no sinkages. For this shape of this wheel arch, Because normal wheel arches, they're like pretty much even. They got like a nice little parallel lines that go right around the edge, but this one doesn't. It starts off about 3.5 centimeters here and finishes a centimeter down here. So I've got to taper it down, so it's very difficult to do by eye. So we're going to go ahead and make a template, and then yeah, we'll have the shape to transfer onto the other side, because the other side needs doing as well. I should have done this ages ago, because I keep doing these and I've never made a template, so that time we've done one. This is going to give me a rough idea where the line should be, and then I'll go in there and tweak it with the tape afterwards once it's on. Because I've got to do the filler work, I've got to do the primer work, and I've got to do the other side, so it's just so much easier when you have a template. When we do the TBR, I'm probably going to make like 1,000 templates. So many templates for that thing. A video that we've made loads of templates is the Super video. So if you go back and watch our Super video, you see where I've made a one-off kit for it. There's loads of templates that were made for that, so give you an idea of what we're going to do on the TVR. Now you can see the shape that I was telling you about kind of tapers, starts up really thick down here and then tapers down to there. So this is ready, it didn't take too long to do. So now I've got a template to transfer onto the other side, and we can make both lines identical. The line for the wheel arch under the filler there, so I've put a bit of filler just to get the panel straight. It's literally like a skim and to get the line right, because we'll replace that edge. So I'm going to go ahead and just rub all this down and then pull the tape off, and then we'll do the outer side of the line, this edge here. So yeah, should be good. So filler work's now done. This is ready for primer. I'm going to peel off the tape that we used to mark the line for the edge.
Up and down on a wave. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I do. I like it the way
giving it a quick wipe before we take it to the spray booth. All the filler work's been done. Now all the repairs will be done with the primer. So we're going to take that to the spray booth, get all the panels over to the prep room that's already been primed. Get this in there, get it masked, get it cleaned, and yeah, primer it like we did with the panels, and then we can carry on.
I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I do. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I do. I like it the way I move.
So we managed to get it into the spray booth. A bit of a mission without Jamie, but we've done it. Giving it a quick blow, I'm going to give it a quick clean. A little bit of stop on the wheel arch that I've just noticed I'm going to have to apply. And then yeah, mask it, and then we're ready for primer. So let's do it.
Crazy times, can't you feel it? Is there a reason for it all? Maybe take a ride on this pipe train. Hold it in, wait for it, here come the fall. Oh, your mind's been spun into a web. Is the spider gonna catch 'em all? Wheels and deals, a flickering screen. Got your card and your please, gotta click 'em all. Who's little is here?
sealer coat, 4 coats of hydro primer, too thick, too wet, to give it a nice layer to block down. Yeah, so that's just basically another 10 minutes, we'll get it out of there, put it back in the prep room, and tomorrow we'll start blocking it down with the final block before we start painting. So still 50-50 if we're going to get there. We'll try. We'll do well. I'll do my best because I'm the only one here. So yeah, I'll do my best to try and get it painted before I go away. But yeah, we'll see.
Open up the heart. In a peace means out of peace. There's love for us beyond these walls. Hoping and hoping that the tide will turn green. There's a chance in the stars. Let's keep on looking. Who's leading us here? Who's leading us there? Is this a real revolution now? Is this a real revolution?
The shell's all been locked down. Just checking this rear quarter, making sure there's no ripples and all the lines are correct, and they are. Considering how much work there was gone into this, it looks really good. As it should do. Yeah. Nice. What date is it today?
8th.
Is it 8th today? Okay, so we've got 14, technically 13 days. I want to have the Friday that I go away off to get things organised. So technically we've got 13 days to get everything done. I'm onto the bumpers now. I finished the shell. The shell is perfect. I haven't started on the inside. I'll do that probably next week when Jamie comes back to help me because of my knees and stuff. So yeah, waiting for Jamie to come back on Tuesday to help me out with the interior. But the exterior is all done. It's all perfect. The doors are done, but I'm not happy with the doors. I'm going to re-primer them today, along with the side skirts. I found some damage on them that they're going to need re-primering, so I'm going to do that later. But first I'm going to do the bumpers, make sure they're fine, because if they need re-primering I'll do it with the doors and the bonnet and the other little bits and pieces like door hinges, bonnet hinges and mirrors and stuff like that. I've got to check them, they've all been rubbed down already, but I've got to check them, make sure they're fine, and that's it. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to come in tomorrow and Sunday to make sure that it all gets done. Yeah, I want to try and get it all sprayed next week if possible, so we'll see how it goes. I know, it's just I finished rubbing down the engine bay, so the engine bay is all ready to go, all the panels are all ready, but I'm going to put the seam sealer around all the seams because we've taken all the seam sealer off just to make sure there's no rust underneath, so I'm redoing the seam sealer, and yeah, I'm masking it so it's all nice and neat. I don't really have to because a lot of it's not seen, I could just brush it in, but it's just going to give it that extra nice touch when it's sprayed. You're going to see all the nice straight lines of the seam sealer. It just looks nicer. I shouldn't be wasting time on it really, but because I haven't got the extra time. But it'll do my head in if I don't do it. So I forgot to mask these up, so we just got to mask up a couple more bits and then we're ready for the seam sealer. It did take a couple of hours. Well, I think once it's painted and you see the nice straight edges is going to be worth it. Last night before I went home, it was getting really hot, and some places didn't turn out as nicely as I wanted to be, but I'll sand all of them down later. And now we started on the inside, just tidy up the floor before we start painting it. So yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully we'll get it painted tomorrow if it's not too hot. The weather's really hot at the moment, and if it's too hot we won't be able to paint it, so we'll see. And Haji will not be here tomorrow. You will be at home. Yes, you will be at home. Everything's done, but I've left the interior for you. Sweet. And I'm almost done the floor here as well. This morning, almost done this. Doesn't need to be perfect because it's all going to be covered with sound deadening.
You're going to seam seal it.
And we're going to seam seal it before we paint it. Once it's next door, after the filler work, we'll clean it, take it next door. We'll seam seal it, and then we'll primer and paint it. So I'm going to go around with the DA, do what I'm doing. You start from here, Jamie. You can red scotch all of that.
Oh yeah.
Red scotch all of this. Just a quick one. Don't go mad. And watch your hands. Yeah, on all these edges. Don't.
It was alright, but I missed being up there. I felt like home up there. I loved it. Like, I genuinely, coming back here, I didn't feel like I was coming home. I want to move out there.
Yeah. I tell you what, when I went Madeira, like I didn't go Madeira for a long time, like 15 years.
Yeah.
I didn't go back, and I had the same feeling. As soon as I landed, it was just like, whoa! It was a weird feeling. I was in the cab on the way to my mum's house, and it was just like, fuck. It just felt like you were home. It's weird.
Yeah.
Can't explain it. It's just weird.
I think maybe like when I'm 30 or something like that, if I can, I've got enough money and I ain't got to go to the army like that much.
What are you going to do? Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean I could.
Shoot guns and shit.
Yeah, I mean I could, but it's just one of them things where it's like...
Might as well.
Over there, they're not like... Well, I had to actually go there as well, to the army base, to an office, and then fill out a form to basically say like...
Respond it.
Yeah, like to just be like, yeah, I'm not staying here. I'm leaving, and I live in England.
So next day from the last clip you just saw, and yeah, we're back in the prep room. What I'm going to do now is lay out all the lines and make sure that they're all straight and they all match. So I'm going to do that first, and then one by one I'm going to take each panel off. Get it all flatted down, make sure that it's perfect, and then I'll take it next door and ready for painting. So that's what we're going to do for the next 2-3 days. I don't think we're going to bother filming that because it's just going to be so much time lapse, and you guys have seen it already in the previous clips. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll get all this flatted down, and we'll see you in the booth. We managed to get it all painted and polished before we went away on holiday. Jamie had double holiday, bastard. Yeah, so it's all reassembly now. So what we're going to do first is Jamie's going to put all the sound deadening in. He's going to cavity wax it, and then we're going to put it all back together. So you'll see all of that and more in this upcoming video. So don't forget to Jamie,
like, subscribe,
and we'll catch you in the next one. So we need to put all the grommets in, and then after we put all the clips in and stuff, and then we've got to put the sound deadening in. In some places we've got to be, like the floor we can go, but the tunnel bit, there's bits that you need to cut out for all the brackets and stuff, so you can't, you see it's got all the holes on the nuts and stuff.
Yeah. Sound deadening goes over the
No, that's what we're putting them on now.
Okay.
That's what we're going to put that on them, because it's going to cover everything.
Okay.
The only thing we're going to cut around here, you know, but this is all going to be covered.
So it'll literally just be like
Yeah, it'll be like this, all covered up to here, like that. So like this, like that, yeah? Like that, and then the same on the other side. And here will be like here, and then like that. And then the back, and then the wheel arches. We'll do one stage at a time, yeah? With the front, and then that's it. Clean it, and then we need to put all the grommets in. So we've made some templates of the floor panel where we're going to put the sound deadening, and I'm just going to transfer it onto here, cut it all out, give it to Jamie, and Jamie will stick them all in. Some more work. Jamie, one more piece. I've got to make sure when I do the other side that I reverse it. This one's ready for you. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, cut it wrong. Jamie doing a good job?
Actually approving.
Actually approving? He's doing a good job now, not there. You don't like that bit there? That bit's no good? Doesn't pass the Hatchie sniff test? So Jamie's just finishing off the last piece of sound deadening. And we've got some little gaps, we've got some little offcuts. Jamie after lunch will just go around and see for just to cover the little bits that we missed. That's pretty much done. Jamie's done a good job, apart from the last two bits that he put wrong. Apart from them two bits, it's all good. And the roof, Jamie, all the edges of the roof, get all the holes. It's going to drip everywhere, but we can clean it afterwards, yeah? Into all the gaps, everywhere.
And then
Come down here, look, come down here, do inside here, yeah, do in there, go through the back, rear quarters, make sure where the welding is, where the welding was, make sure that's well covered in there, yeah? Okay. So we've gotten all the bits for the FTO out of the storage area that was in the back there, and it was a bit of a mission because we had loads of cars in the way. As you can see, we've reorganised all the cars to make space for all the bits, because we're going to have bits all over the place. We've also got the manual gearbox conversion, so we've got extra bits. We've got more bits than we took off, and we've got a box, 2 boxes there of brand new parts to go on as well. So we're going to need another garage just for all the parts. So they're all ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of cleaning, a lot of stripping. What else? Yeah, and we've already painted some of the suspension bits. Have all been blasted and epoxy primed, but JB's going to go over them again because I can see some flash rusting occurring, some of the parts, so we're probably going to have to do some again. Yeah, so it's all the bits are ready to go on. So we're going to try and get this finished by the end of the month, which is in 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? 2.5 weeks. Today's the 10th? 11. So we've got 20 days-ish to try and get it finished. It's possible if nothing goes wrong, but you never know. We might need to order bits and they might be on back order or what have you. So yeah, let's just get if we can get anything, yeah. So yeah, let's just get into it and get it done.
These are glass. These are glass.
Yeah, put them in the plastic box. Hatchie wants to go home. Hatchie's tired. Hatchie had a hard day killing everyone. What is that dirtiness on you?
That whole box is plastic.
Yeah? Just take it all. Put it all here, Jamie. Yeah. Bring it here. Yeah, just bring it here. These are the second-hand bits that we got for the manual gearbox conversion. It looks like it's been out in the elements and it's rusted a bit, so I'm going to strip it all out, get it all blasted, and we'll paint it before we put it in. So we're giving the engine a quick degrease and clean. Got most of the grime off, and what we're going to do now is give it just a minor refresh, timing belt service, plugs, belts and what have you. A lot of these parts have got to come off. While they're off, I'm going to give them to Jamie. Jamie's going to run them through the aqua blaster to make them look new. So yeah, by the time the engine's finished, it should look brand new and ready to go in. So let's do this. Gotten all the bits back, the suspension components from the FTO that we had sandblasted across the road, and they were pretty bad and they're looking pretty fresh now. So before Jamie sprays them, we've got some Powerflex bushes for them. Not all of them, only some of them are available. So the ones that are available, we're going to press out the old ones, and then Jamie's going to paint them, and then we'll put all new bushes in and stuff like that once we come to reassemble it. It's all going to be great pressing these out. They all always get stuck.
They didn't have the hammer.
Yeah, we need a big socket for
Go Jamie, go Jamie, go Jamie.
Whoa.
Isn't it? Yeah.
We're hitting resistance. There you go, perfect. That's the one. Yep, should be out. Perfect. Okay, we need to heat that up and then get this bolt out, Jamie. And then before you get the wire brush on the drill and pass it there before you hang it up. Yeah, so this one, put it next door while I get the other one ready. pressed out, we've got everything masked up, everything's been blasted. Jamie's already set everything up, he's just going to clean everything with panel wipe. And yeah, Jamie's going to epoxy prime all of this in black epoxy. It should look really good, and some bits we may do in gloss, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, so it is the next day, and Jamie stayed late last night and he got everything epoxy primed. Everything looks good. The next step is to get them all down, get them all packed away until we need them. As we're going along, we're going to be putting new PowerFlex bushes in all the suspension components. Yeah, so it should look pretty good as we're putting everything together, and it'll look super clean once it's all done. Look like brand new, better than new. This one goes here, Jamie. What we need to do, Jamie, pull this over to there, because we're going to have to drill one hole, yeah? Okay. I think there's only one hole for one of these. Okay, we'll come to a little issue. The decision was made to turn this car into a manual, and I thought that the mounting points for the manual conversion would be already marked there, and I could just, a lot of cars you can just tap them out, but this one unfortunately hasn't. So I'm going to have to get a template and figure out where this sits onto the bulkhead, and then make holes, which is not great that it's been painted, so we'll have to kind of just touch that bit up again. So yeah, something that should have been done before I painted it, but you know, mistakes are made sometimes. Okay, Jamie, what we need to do, I need to make a template of this. Yep. And then we're going to put the template here, and then we're going to drill it, okay?
Drill that.
We're going in, Jamie? Sure.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's alright on the side, yeah.
Good. Let's see how good my measurements were. Put the top one in, so just don't tighten it up all the way, yeah?
Was that not about
what time is it? I'm starting to shake.
12, you've got 40 minutes.
27 years old.
Okay. Ready, Jamie? Ready for this one? For the bolts? Make sure that this, look Jamie, you see this? It goes in between the pedal, yeah? So you can put that pin through. Yeah, so make sure that when I push it through, that before you bolt it,
Put the pin through first.
No, no, no. You need to put the fork into the pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah. ABS bracket, ABS pump bracket, here it is. This one. The rubbers?
They're not there.
Okay, I think I know which one. But this needs to go on first. Then once that's on, we can put the brake pipes on. Once the brake pipes are on, and then we can put the pipes underneath, and then we can put the tank on. First I've got to take the torque converter off. Once that's off, put the manual flywheel on and the clutch, and then we can put the new gearbox in.
It's a nice colour. Just sprayed these. I don't mind the colour. I think it looks like Shrek, but yeah, other than that, it's still pretty good. They turned out nice, and now we just got to fit them on the car.
So this is the original suspension from the car. We're gonna use the top bit. We've got brand new top mounts, but we couldn't get that spring compressor. So we're gonna take them apart and blast them, repaint them, and then refit everything with new suspension, with new shocks, new springs, and yeah, it should give nice comfort to the car once it's all back together. We need to get a span up here. We can't use impact stand on this. Yep. I don't know if you realise as well, these ones are smaller because it's for smaller springs. We're doing this because we're not going to use this shock again. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble.
So we took off, or some of the bits, we replaced some of them. Other bits we are reusing, I've blasted and I've repainted them, so they're like new again, basically. Then we've got the new shocks, and obviously we've got the springs that I painted, that are also new. And yeah, Now we just got to put it all together. Oh, fucking spring.
Go on. Go on, Jamie. We know we can do it. Look at him. I'm skilled.
I'm watching it. I don't want it to ping in my face.
Hey, well, I'm holding it. Like if I'm strong enough.
I don't think. Wait, is it that thing can use?
On. Okay.
We've also done a manual gearbox conversion on it, and it's got a obviously it's got clutch and a new slave cylinder, a master cylinder, and all the pipe work's been done. So we're just waiting for the alternator. I've ordered a new one that's coming in at the beginning of the month, next month, and the front engine cover so we can put all the plastic covers back on. Got no idea. They both say rear, but one's meant to be front and one's meant to be for the rear. So I got no idea. I'm confused already. Can't hear a fuel pump. No.
Get the booster.
I can't hear a fuel pump.
Wait, Marco. Put. Is it this tight?
Yeah, I typed that.
Okay. 1 second.
How many current engines set?
Because it's got enough. We just want this to run.
It's fresh here, but I'm not getting
No fuel.
Yeah, new one. On.
Crazy times, can't you feel it? Is there a reason for it all? Huh, maybe take a ride on this pipe train. Hold it in, wait for it. Here come the fall. Oh, your mind's been spun into a web. Is a spider gonna catch 'em all? Whew. Wheels and deals are flickering.
Thank you to everyone who has watched all the episodes in the FTO project. This turned into a massive, massive restoration, one bigger than we planned for. But we just want to thank the people that were involved, and that is Simon at Appropriate Windscreens, Scott at Gavo's Garage, Mike at Via Moto, and Julian Antonelli.
Choose a side and keep on digging. Oh, the bottom ain't got an end. I open wide and let my heart breathe. Send all my love.
We'll be with us again very shortly as we dip out into the world of football very shortly. We shall return to
Jamie, we've done it.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, it has been 9 months. I think it came in March. I think it was March or late February, around that time. So yeah, it's finally done. Yeah, man. Hey guys, welcome back to the final episode of the FTO restoration project, and we've done it. What started to being as a minor restoration turned out to be
a full-blown open seam,
pretty much an open seam restoration. And a nut and bolt restoration at that, because everything was just completely shut, wasn't it?
We were finding holes everywhere. When I was like cleaning up all the undersaws, like cleaning up all the bottom half of the car, I was just finding holes. Like it was ridiculous. Like the amount of holes that was in there. This side, the passenger side of the floor, I don't know how anyone could have put their foot there. Because it was just broken. Literally, it was just the holes, and like all around it was just like. Where it's probably been patched through MOT or something, I don't know.
I'll tell you what happened there, because when I was stripping and putting it back together, it had a leaking heater matrix inside the car, so that was one thing.
Yeah.
And then also somebody, because they're prone to rust on the roof, so somebody done a patch-up repair on the roof, and they removed the sunroof. When they put the sunroof back, the hoses that drained the water out, one of them had a hole in it.
Oh, so it's leaking water.
Water was going straight, instead of coming out of the car, it was going straight into that, and that's why that section there was so rotten. So yeah, that all of that got done. So yeah, man, it's been a mission.
A little bit.
It's good, huh? I like it. I like it. Underneath, it looks too good to drive this car. Honestly, underneath.
I don't see it on the road today.
Isn't it? I don't. Yeah.
But underneath is brand new, and I wouldn't want to see it on the road. But it's meant to be driven, I guess, isn't it? So
well, it will.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Summertime only.
It's not going to be a garage queen for sure, you know. So yeah, man. So well happy with this, and yeah, we've already done Hussein's already filmed the underneath, and because the underneath looks as good as the top side, and the interior will be done later on next year. You know, so he'll use it for a bit. He'll come back in about 1,000 miles for us to do a spanner check and a fluids check and all of that. So yeah, we'll be back for us to do all of that, and in about 6 months of ceramic coating. So yeah, so that's it. What else is there to say? If you guys want your car restored to this level, check us out. And yeah, just email us the details of your vehicle with a phone number. We'll be in touch, and yeah, maybe we can help you get a car like this. You know. Big thank you to all the people that are following us. There's quite a few of you out there already, and yeah, there's a lot of people buying our merch, which we really appreciate it, and it helps us grow the channel and get better content out there. And we do have a new line of merch coming out soon, so we'll have some new hoodies and beanies. Winter's coming, Jamie, we need the beanies. So yeah, thank you for all the guys that are buying the merch. We much appreciate, really do. And yeah, 80% of you that are watching our videos are not subscribing. So please subscribe. We're at 38,000 followers, and we want to get to 50. So we'd like to get to 50 before the end of the year. So if you can help us reach that goal, that'd be great. And yeah, subscribe so you can follow our other projects. Next will be the TVR TVR 333, which is a hybrid of two TVRs, Sagres, Cerbera, and it'll be running an RB25 Nissan engine and running gear. So that's one to watch, so subscribe just for that.
Can't forget about that Sunbeam also, the retro mod one. It's not going to be box standard like a lot of the ones that we've done. Yeah, make sure you follow that one, because it's going to be something special. It's not going to be a standard one, it's going to be it's going to basically be a road legal race car. So yeah, make sure you follow for that.
Yeah, 2026 we're going to have some cool cars coming out here.
Got that TVR,
TVR, and the TV. I've got something planned for the TVR, which we'll bring up in a follow-up video. But yeah, stay tuned for that.
I'll drive it nice.
Yeah. And like I said, drive it and make a list of it. Unless something seriously goes wrong, call me straight away.
Yeah.
But if not, if you just find it, oh, this needs doing, just put it on your phone, and then when we bring it back, and then we'll go through everything.
Yeah.
Because I will need to check every single nut bolt after 1,000 miles. Everything's been checked and double checked and marked.
Yeah.
But I will need to recheck it.
Okay.
Because, you know,
So I mean, obviously, this, you could be seeing this come off its life.
yeah, for sure.
So
I hope so.
yeah, it'll be great to you know, swing it around.
You know, but yeah, have a look inside. We've done this.
Looked inside.
When you can, we can redo the interior when you can. Another.
Why don't
Yeah.
Good night. Oh, that's the alarm. Oh, that's the alarm.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've gone on modern. I've gone blue
Yeah.
LED.
Blue LEDs.
Manual gearbox.
New gearbox. Yeah.
Was that fine? Yeah, Robinson was down.
Yeah, no, I'm parking now.
That's what I said. That's what I think was going to happen when I'm being videoed.
There you go.